Right guys, so vlog number whatever the fuck, I don't know. We're training push today, me and Pierce are back in. I managed to recruit Pierce back. If you've been following me for any length of time, you'll have known that me and Pierce have been training for the best part of like 3 years. He had a bit of a stint last year where he just wasn't himself. He had a few things going on and we didn't train and we had to split up, but we're back together now, I think, hopefully long term. And hopefully he's gonna do a good job of getting me to earn my pro card this year like I did with him. He owes me one. Right, wider. Right, so first exercise is cable fly, incline cable fly. We've got one set on here. My volume on push days is really, really low, and that works for me. I think in the past I've been so obsessed with like just pushing volume, doing more equals more, but it's, for me at least, that's absolutely not the case. I feel like I know how to train accurately, or now I know how to train accurately and intensely. Everything is to failure. And so because of that, I don't need to absolutely fry my muscle with, or overload the muscle with any more volume that I already have in. I can recover from that, and then from session to session, I'm making quite noticeable progress. And for years, I was getting it wrong, and I've always had a shit chest, and I feel like, I don't know, Harvey's recording behind the camera today, but I'd like to think Harvey will say that my chest has come up a lot over the last like year, 18 months, and it's because of that. It's lowering the volume, being more accurate, training intensely, and naturally, you know, everything else that comes with recovering properly. So yeah, first set, and I'll show you how I get on. He goes so wide. He's got his proper butt hurt because I'm stronger than him. Because he like sacked the gym off for 6 months, and I'm stronger than him now. Look at that. Mate, fuck off. You literally press like that. You're stronger, closer. Second exercise, flat Smith press. We'll do 2 sets on here, then we go on to the shoulder Smith press. For all the equipment we've got in Ultraflex for shoulder pressing, a Smith machine's the best. I think P will agree as well. Like, I don't know, those machines, I don't want to say they're wank, they're just, for me, they're not as good as setting everything up on a Smith machine and pressing on a Smith.
We don't really need a direct shoulder press, do we? Like
yeah, no, it's like, it's either back or fucking in front of you. It's like, yeah, it's a bit shit. This is how Pierce presses. Mate, that's so easy. Oh my God. You think this is harder? That is wild. I could do 4 plates like that.
Do it then. You were recording that, weren't you? 4 plates today, baby.
That's so much easier.
What?
That's so much easier, mate. It is. It is.
What are you doing, 3.5 plates?
Yeah. I'll rep 3.5 plates if I press like that. Do you want me to? Fuck it, go on, I'll do it. I normally press really wide, and that feels mint on my chest. I mean, that feels good on my chest, to be fair. I think I've just got better at pressing on my chest, but I've just learned to connect with it better after like 12 years. But there's no way that isn't easy. That is definitely easier, closer. Like I just feel more stable, and I can generate more power. Yeah, what's your answer to that?
I didn't hear what you said.
Let's see you do wide grip. Because he's a pussy hole. That's why. Fucking pussy hole. Pussy.
I'll do wide grip.
I'll do it. IFBB pussy hole.
State a wide grip.
IFBB pussy hole.
Easy that.
Yeah, looks it. Like that. Like. Easy that.
Shit, that wide grip.
He's going to run to the toilet.
2 against 1, is it?
I already know what's coming next. Stop bullying me!
It's alright, anyway. My pro card's orange, what colour's yours? got one.
Get this off first.
What?
Say it again.
Did he sound like a bitch? Did you hear a bitch then?
I thought you were on about how. Yeah. Can you get me off? Ready? One.
The angle on this is incredible.
One, two. Yeah. Right. Come on. Let's lock in.
No more fucking about.
Serious.
Yes. All day. Come on then. All you. Yeah, that'll do.
Strong, bro. Didn't quite rep it, but yeah, it felt all right. I prefer it much wider. I'm gonna stick with the wider grip. Don't know, I just feel more like when I'm pressing like that, although I can tell that there's a lot of tension through my chest, I feel like I'm generating a lot of power elsewhere as well. Does that make sense? Like, you know when you do a press wrong and you feel it through your triceps and shoulders, it's not like that. I can still feel it in my chest, but I don't know, it's just still not accurate. It's hard to explain. Whereas wider, I feel like I have no option other than to just press it all with my chest. I can feel the stretch. And in all fairness, that's what I've been doing for the last like 8-10 months, and that's the most growth I've seen in my chest. So some people will say keep it in close because you're more stable, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think do what feels best. Everyone wants to go like, my muscle connection is bro science and all that bullshit, but for me, I think if it doesn't feel right, and then you try and progress it and it doesn't feel right, or it doesn't feel as good as it could, then you're leaving shit on the table. Like, the feeling is your base, and then from there you build up from there with load. A minute ago, Pierce, he like didn't go from a 50-50 rep on the flat Smith, and something I was thinking about is just like amidst all of that was how like people mistake intensity and training to failure, and then like going beyond failure. And something that just like occurred to me around training, 5, 10, 15 years ago when I first started getting into training, was how like really high volume, supersetting, way beyond like failure, pushing people and doing like assisted reps. The thing is though, is like we always talk about recovery now, right? And we do like push, pull, legs, and make sure you recover before you do push again. But that's a 5-day split. 10 years ago, bro splits were massive, and you do just chest, and you do chest, and then a week later you would do chest again. And in that chest session, you do loads of fucking volume, your chest would be torn off the bone, and by the time you got around to it, because you're giving it a full week, you were actually recovered. So the bro split, in theory, was actually quite intelligently put together, because although you were doing a hideous amount of volume in the session, more than we'd ever consider doing today, you'd have an entire week to then recover to do it again. Whereas nowadays you train in chest twice a week, so the volume's got to be really low. So like legs, maybe you might do like a quad top up, same with back. Like these things, they're more frequent, and because of the frequency, the volume's got to be lowered. This is where like confusing what a good and bad split is. A bro split is good at what it fucking does, which is destroying one muscle group, but it also allows for a perfect amount of time to fully recover before doing it again. And people try and apply that training principle to a different split where realistically that amount of volume has no place. And so it all works, and there's arguments for and against all of them. For me, I prefer a little bit more frequency, a little bit lower volume. I feel like I'm a bit more mentally switched on when I'm attacking the sets, and this is why I'll try and do typically like every muscle group at least twice a week, minus my quads. I smash them once and that's it, that's enough for me. Like, watch this. Like, just trying to record my set. He's all over, like all in front.
Now. That's a wide back, that. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, sound Pierce.
Got a glimpse then.
The double bluff. We're fucking right at the end of the set as well. Sick. Same again on this one set, dips. I put the profile on the 5 just because I feel like on this, the length and range is really fucking heavy. Like, it's just too much, and then it drops off too much in the short as well. So I have actually been stacking this for quite a while, and the goal for me on this is just like 20 something reps eventually, but for now, yeah, we'll see what we get. I feel like I can remember seeing myself bigger before. When there's no way that I could be. There's no way that I've been 120 kilos and this lean and this strong. But in my head, I've been bigger. And when I look at myself, I still feel small. It's so fucked. It's really bad. I have a serious psychological problem.
What are you drinking, mate? What are you drinking, Max, in the non-promotional way?
Conte. Carb Drive for the extreme pump. Now, EA's creatine and Carb Drive. I think I don't think it's appreciated enough. I know a lot of people go on about how important an intra is, but I don't think people truly recognise how influential it is on recovery, training performance, and the look as well. To be honest, like the impact it has on the look, on the physique throughout the session. Like I fucking notice when I'm training without an intra. Like the fullness, like I almost drop off quite a lot through the halfway mark of the session. So yeah, if you yeah, so Conte Max 10 at checkout for any of your supplement needs. So close. So I'm training bis and tris on today's session for push. Legs tomorrow and then pull on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And I'm doing bis again on Thursday, and then I do bis again on Sunday. So something that I realised the more I got into coaching, both myself as an athlete and as a coach for clients or other athletes, was you can't always guess the amount of volume that someone needs, especially things like arms. As a coach going into a program, like it's your job as an athlete, as a client, to feed back information to say, look, I can do more here, I can do extra there. Why don't we move this around so that we can achieve this goal? Like, so with me and Louis, I'm like, right, mate, you program me biceps twice a week, and it's off the back of my pull session and my posterior session, right? Well, I said to him, why don't I do bis on my push session as well? Because I've still got 2 days rest, I'm recovering, and my bis are weak. Like, if you've got the time to do it, if you can recover from it, then why wouldn't you do it? If you're an athlete, if you're a bodybuilder and you want to bring up weak parts, why wouldn't you look to improve on their plan? It's information you give them and let them make the decision, but like, you can feed that back to them, and if you do that objectively and properly, they should be able to work with you on these sort of things. So for me, like I said, bis 3 times a week, tris twice, and I mean, my arms are definitely getting bigger. Biceps, which I've needed them to. My triceps are a joke, and my bis needed to catch up. Yeah, getting there. Infamous posing room. The urinal. I normally fucking hate this lighting. Everyone, it's like a famous posing spot. And I hate it, but...
You're getting this sort of content, did you?
OnlyFans next. Right. I'll hit a couple of shots, let me know what you think, if they're any good. So, plan at the moment is hair transplant. Looking at here. So I've got the hair transplant this Friday, which is the plan now. Not be able to see, but it's not that bad. But round the sides, and it's like baby hairs. You can tell it's starting to come away. And it's not because, to be honest, this is the best it's probably going to be because I've only been running 300 tests. I've not run any more than 300 tests in the last year. I did 300 tests on Serone, bit of growth hormone, but no more anabolics than that. And then I know that as soon as I go on more testosterone or use the DHT derivative, this is going to get worse like I have before. And I wanted to have it addressed so that when I get on stage, I'm not going to worry about regarding my hairline. The last thing I want to do is get on stage and it's falling out all over the place. So that's Friday, this coming Friday, get that one out of the way, and then we're going to go on my first proper cycle since September, October last year. Well, I say proper cycle, more than 300 testosterone. Obviously 300 testosterone is a cycle, but it's more than a natural range. But for me, I sit quite high anyway. I think I need to be running like between 200, around 200 and 225 just to be at the top end of a natural range. I think it's something to do with my weight or size, something like that. So 300 isn't much more above the range for me. I think it's like between 40 and 50 now-ish. And then from there, yeah, like I said, actually go into a more appropriate cycle for me, my size, and where I want to be within bodybuilding. We'll run that. So I've got 2 weeks after the head toss plan where I'm going to be out of action, stay at TRT, and we're going to run that cycle from middle of September, October, November, December, January, maybe February. So like 5.5-ish months, which is about 22 weeks, and then start prep in February. I'll start prep off cycle. I'll be TRT and starting prep, which is fine. Like, you know, not loads of natty guys, they prep and whole loads of tissue get absolutely peeled with no hormones. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to retain the tissue that I'll build throughout the first like third of my prep when I'm not vulnerable to losing muscle. And then obviously I'll get like 8-10 weeks into my prep, and that's why I'll start to up the dose again. Sort of just putting more cosmetic aids to give me a better look and also retain tissue towards the back end when I'm a bit more vulnerable to losing muscle. So that's the plan at the moment. We've done a good job. I'm really, really pleased. I feel like I've been bodybuilding quite a while now, and I feel like this has been the most productive I've ever been as a bodybuilder, whilst taking the least amount of drugs I've ever taken before. The least amount of drugs over the same period of time. In fact, the last time I did what I'm doing now was when I first went on the cycle. And within the first year, I ran over 300 tests. So, yeah, to be able to maintain or even improve on this physique over the last year with what I've done, I'm very, very happy with and proud of. I don't say that very often, but like the next like 6 months are going to be transformative. And like I would like to think put me on the map with UK bodybuilding. So
100%.
Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's everything from me. Cheers for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate the comments because when people comment, it means it's something for me to engage with and interact with. Also helps me understand what people enjoy watching, what they don't enjoy watching, and I can sort of tailor what I'm doing to that. Well, Jane, great, do that all day long. You want a bit more? Me and Chloe, me and Hall, whatever, food, you name it, I'm up for doing it. Well, reason. So yeah. Comment, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one.